everybody. Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is when his mother thinks he can do better than you. When his mother thinks he can do better than you. To get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video, and then we have a letter. Gonna read this letter and dive into this topic. When his mother thinks that he can do better than you. Here we go.
It ain't my business. It ain't my business.
Why make you think you're in such a high stool? Because this morning when I was in the kitchen, you didn't say hello to me.
I did say good morning.
You said good morning when I was outside. Everybody speaks to me every time they see me in the kitchen. Why make you think that you don't got to speak to me in the place you staying at where I'm paying that when I let you dance in my cabaret? I want a real answer. Don't be wait.
You said good morning, ladies. When I went to go get my plate, I heard you on the other side. You said good morning, ladies.
No.
I said good morning with everybody.
Your cat, you did not speak to me this morning. I seen you and you did not speak to me this morning. And I will wait on you to tell me why the fuck you think you could walk around my motherfucking house without saying hello to me. Why?
All right, let's dive into this letter. She says, I am in my early 30s and I am recently engaged. I have an amazing fiance who is 10 years older than I am, who took me and my 2 children. Okay, so he's 10 years older and he took you and you already have 2 children. He has a good career and I have a bachelor's degree and I am a healthcare administrator. We both work very hard each day. He does a lot for me and my children. He is kind, caring, and affectionate. We both love each other. I moved in with him around 1 year ago, and everything has been fine. We recently welcomed a son together about a year ago as well. Okay, so did you get pregnant before you moved in or after you moved in? All right, and was this pregnancy planned or was it? Well, you know what, in today's world, I believe if you get pregnant, it is planned because there's so many ways. If you weren't trying to get pregnant, then you wouldn't. Now, maybe subconsciously you let this happen because this is a good man. You say he's got a good career. All right. And he takes care of you and your children. So maybe you see family in the works. So maybe that's why you let yourself get pregnant. All right. Anyway. All right. Here we go. The only problem is his mother. Yeah, right. Because she saw you coming. Yeah, you're right. She does not like me. She has insulted me by saying, oh, I only been with one man my entire life, and saying things like, my food is not cooked all the way, etc. So his mother's always insulting you because, number one, she had better ideas for her son. Maybe she liked the woman that your son was with before you. Maybe she already had somebody else picked out for her son. That wasn't you, a woman who already had 2 kids. Okay? My fiance's parents have been married for a long time. So I hear where she is coming from. She wanted her son to be married before having kids. Okay, that too. That too. But you didn't care because you wanted to lock him down. Okay. All right, we trying to be honest here. I do not want to go over my fiance's parents' house for the holidays this year because his mom makes me uncomfortable. But my fiance wants me and his mom to get along. And he told me to come over there for him. All right. Now, this is important. Okay. If you are really dead set in marrying this man. Remember, when you marry him, you marrying his family. There's no way to get around it. Okay? So you might as well go on and bend over backwards to get along with his mom. Okay? Because now you're going to have her grandchild. So she's going to have to accept that because she wants her grandchild. Okay? She wants to be involved in this child's life. Now, she may treat you all kind of ways before the baby comes. But when the baby comes, you watch, there's going to be a change in grandma. She's going to want to embrace this baby. And then she knows she's got to tolerate you to embrace the baby. I can sympathize with her because, I have sons and they've been with women that I didn't agree with at all. And sometimes it was too late to say anything. You just have to tolerate it. Okay? All right. Let's see what else you say. What should I do? Send the baby and my fiance over to his parents? No, you should go and act like everything is fine. You should go. And when you go over there for the holiday, don't go empty-handed. Take some cookies, bake a cake, do something from your own hands to present to her. All right. And if you're not a baker or anything, go and get a nice cake or a nice pie or something like that. Don't go empty-handed. And that will soften up your mother. Okay. I'm a mother. And listen, I know what works on me. So it'll help soften the way that she looks at you. Okay. My fiance does not really like my family because they have done some disrespectful stuff in our home. Granted, they live about an hour and a half away, so he does not have to be bothered with them. Well, that's what you say. Because it could have been flipped. You could be close to your parents, and your parents don't like him. All right, it could have been flipped. But since it's flipped the other way, and you want to be a part of him and his family, and he's close to his family, you're going to have to get along with them. Okay, there's no way you can get around it. As for my fiance's parents, they live 3 minutes away. What do you think if you were in my shoes? If I were in your shoes, I told you what I would do. I would be prepared to go to his parents for the holidays. And when you have functions at your home, invite them. If you plan to marry this man, this is going to be your new family. You need to get along with them to bring peace in your house, for your children to be happy, and for his family to embrace you, your new baby, and your 2 daughters. Especially if they're young. You want this to be a happy situation. And for you to place yourself on the outside of it, you're going to always have problems. Okay? The best way to do is to try to be the friend of this mother. She's going to be your mother-in-law. Try to be her friend. Okay? Be prepared to go to the holidays, and if you all expected to bring little gifts, bring little gifts. But I'm telling you, bring something sweet. Bring a pie, cake, cookies, things like that. Those are icebreakers. They've always been icebreakers. Okay? Take it to the party and automatically you see, oh, she brought something nice. And you're eating sweets. It brings up that dopamine. It just makes people feel happy. Don't bring liquor. No, you don't need no liquor in this situation because liquor is full of demonic energy. You don't want to bring demonic energy because that will rise that demonic energy in your mother in not liking you. You don't want that. You want things to be happy. So bring sweet. All right. And I'm sure that is going to sweeten her taste when it comes to you. But think about it now, because you could have a son here. You could have a son. And when you have your son, then you're going to understand it when your son picks a woman that you don't feel is desirable for him or the best for him. And you'll be in the same situation. So you can understand where she's coming from. Of course. Now, I don't know if this is her only son or what, or if he's ever been married before or what his situation is. But if he's never been married before, now he's picked a woman who's already had two and has gotten pregnant with a third one. Of course she's going to feel some kind of way. Come on. This is not outlandish for a mother to feel. I would feel that way. That is natural that you want your son to choose a woman, because I do have a son, and he's not married, doesn't have any kids or anything. Naturally, if he decided to marry somebody, I'd want him to marry somebody who doesn't have any kids like him and is around his age. Now, he's getting older. He's still in his 30s though, but he could get in his 40s, and then he could choose a woman that's much younger than he is. All right? But still, I would want her not to have any children. All right? Because me as a mother, I'm expected to bond with these kids. The other kids, I don't know. If she comes with the other kids, I don't know who they daddy, who they people. You understand? It could be a challenge. This is what I'm saying. It could be a challenge. All right? And if her kids are older, it could be even more of a challenge. I understand where she's coming from, to tell you the truth. I do. And you need to understand. You need to sympathize and empathize with this situation. She's not out of line with feeling like her son could have done better. She's not out of line. That's how I feel. Okay? I think she's within her right. She wants the best for her son. You see, you've already been with a man. Hopefully just one man. Hopefully that those two kids are not by two different men. Because if your two children are by two different men, then that's another conversation. That's a totally another conversation. But now you at least got these two kids, not who their daddy is, and now your son, her son is getting involved in that. Is their daddy still coming around? You understand? It's a lot for a mother to handle when her son gets involved with a woman who's already got a family. It's a lot. Okay? Maybe their dad is dead, but still, all of that needs to be talked out. Get closer to the mother, and then maybe with time, you'll be open with her and let her know your situation, whatever, and she'll feel better about it. Hopefully. But that's your best bet. If you want a happy life with your new fiance, and I don't know if you even said in the letter how old. You say he was 10 years older. So if you're in your early 30s, then he is, what do you say, 40s? He's somewhere in his 40s, which means he's still a young man. He's still a young man. This may be his first marriage and his first child. Think about it. Think about it. No. And then when he comes in and marries you, is he only going to brace his kid and pay no attention to those other kids? You need to think about things like that too. Not just that, that you're getting a catch because he's got a good job and he can take care of you and this new baby and all. What about your other two kids? You say he's taking care of them now, but doesn't mean he's going to take care of them when his own flesh and blood comes out. Because I've seen that happen. Where the man, once he gets his own baby, pay no attention to those kids and may treat them bad. You don't know these things. You still young. You're still just starting out. You see, and I understand you're looking for security. That's what you're looking for. Security. You got two kids. You won't help. I understand that. But you need to understand his mother too. Okay? She's a person just like you. It's not just all about you. It's about her too, because she is deeply affected by this. All right? And if you want to get along with him, who loves his mother, you need to get along with his mother. All right? That's my advice. I hope that you understand this message, and I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.